Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117 here, bringing you something different for our decryption. We are doing a decryption for a movie trailer. We haven't done that in a while, I know, sorry, been busy, but we're going to show my initial reaction to this, and then I'll be going over it. Because I know some information before, but of course, although I am happy because I see someone I know, so we will go into this and check this movie out. And for those who don't know, this is 10 Cloverfield Lane. What? 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 Yes, Cloverfield.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're
Like the song.
together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can.
So John Goodman,
Holding on to one another's hand,
they're underground.
trying to get away into the night. And
Wait, so is he holding her captive?
arms around me as we come to the ground.
Huh. That guy's like, what? J.J. Abrams.
No! No, no! No!
Okay, so it's underground bunker.
They're going to get all the kills!
It's
Something's
night.
coming.
Okay. So Max, oh god, the original Matt Reeves is not on this. Oh god, I don't want that. I don't want that. So let's take this one step at a time. So first off, for those who don't know, Cloverfield was a film that came out in 2008. This film, when is it coming out? Is it coming out this year? Oh, it is. Okay, wow. Coming out in 2 months. Okay, that's awesome. But yeah, so Cloverfield was a movie that came out. There was a trailer that released with Transformers. It was the only trailer, and it was a marketing genius, absolutely. Because they didn't have the title, they didn't have anything. They just literally had a party that transferred to explosion, that transferred to Statue of Liberty's head flying through the air and landing in front of you. Take it was found footage, but still, it was like, what? And everyone's like, what is this? Is this Godzilla? And my brother and I, when we saw Transformers, we literally saw one of the reasons why we love Transformers so much was that trailer. It's like, what is this? Because we looked so long to try to find more information on it. Seriously, it was ridiculous how long we tried to look up and try to get information on it. Eventually, another trailer came out, also really good, and it turned out to be essentially a monster movie by Matt Reeves. And it was a lower budget film, like 25 million dollars. Found footage. I know people don't like it, but this one, in my opinion, did it well because it was literally like, this is essentially a disaster zone, and you're seeing it firsthand from the people. The movie, but one of the main reasons why people also like that movie was the like ARG and like other random stuff that occurred with that movie. So if you watch the movie, there's a bunch of things that you may not get and you won't get because of the fact that there's this huge like secret marketing campaign for it, which is really weird to say, but literally the film had all sorts of secrets and hidden things scattered about. So when it was released in like January 18th, people knew a lot more if you looked up like social media, if you did double check like different websites and actually for fake corporations. Like what the whole movie essentially, for those if you don't know, is about this giant monster arises, and by the way, it has these like parasites on it that like if it bites you, don't, because otherwise you'll literally get like massive bleeding and possibly explode. Yeah, that was fun. One of the best parts of that film were the monster effects, and for the little budget they had, they did a really good job. But they got the idea of like a huge war zone. You didn't know exactly what was going on, so that was a good thing. This one doesn't look like it's found footage. It looks like it's just a normal movie, which I think is a natural progression. I feel like that's a good way. If you want to expand this, this is a good way to do it in any capacity. They have John Goodman, so I'm actually I think they have a pretty good actor for this. it seemed like he was. It doesn't seem like he was trying to hurt her. It seems like he was just trying to protect. It looked like those two, like the guy with the broken arm and everything. Um, I'm assuming what's going on is, for those who don't know, the monster awoken. There was a meteorite at the end of the film. That's BS. Don't no 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 no. The reason why the monster attacked the city was it was lost. And by the way, it ate a couple whales on its way there. People thought it was a whale monster because of that. But anyway, so the reason why it at least awoken was a it was a drilling company. It was like a big oil rig in the ocean in the Atlantic. That guess what happened? And you're gonna love this. It found material that it used for soft drinks. That's right. The things like near that the monster produced, like around it, was put into a drink called Slusho, which is actually in like Star Trek and Lost, and I believe in a bunch of other J.J. Abrams films. He maybe even be in Star Wars, but he usually tries to put that in every film if he can. Now, this drink made the corporation millions and millions of dollars, but apparently when they were drilling it, it woke up the creature around it, brought down the oil rig, and a month later came to shore. And the U.S. government knew something was going to happen, and didn't. They suspected it, but they had no idea it would be attacking. It's this huge cover-up. It's really, really fascinating. Just all the little hidden secrets all around there. So again, I really, really enjoy all that part. But anyway, so we don't know what happened. We know at the very end of the movie, the last two protagonists that weren't killed by the creature's like parasites, made it under a bridge. There was a bombing run that like a very, very powerful bombing run that started coming and tried to kill the creature because carpet bombing didn't work, airstrikes didn't work, ground forces couldn't kill it, and the parasites were swarming throughout the city. So they didn't know what to do. So they just started like, I guess, massive artillery shells or high level bombing, something to kill this thing. But that's where the movie ended. It ended like it didn't. I mean, like for a couple. Again, it was also kind of set on a couple, so it gave it a singular purpose, which I know a lot of people are like, I want to know more. Well, these people don't care about where this thing come from. It's just killing people. They just want to help their friends, which it kind of grounded in some capacity. Sure, I wish I knew more. But, okay, so they're playing life, and it seems like they are in this place, and I'm assuming that initially maybe these two individuals don't like Goodman. Like, for whatever reason, maybe Goodman's part of the corporation, and he took these individuals because he knew this thing was coming. I don't know why he would have warned more people. Maybe he tried. Honestly, maybe that is a thing. Maybe he honestly tried to warn people, but it just didn't work. And it's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, if you told someone that your corporation unearthed a giant monster, would anyone believe you? So this is like also 2008, so I actually don't. It's like the beginning of the smartphone, so I don't think. I wonder if she has an iPhone 1. I'm actually curious what kind of smartphone she has. Anyway, we can see it's like older style, so it looks like this is like a bunker this guy has made just in case for a long time. So this could be something he was prepping. Now, before this trailer, I did do a little research. I know J.J. Abrams producing. I knew so I knew that. I'm glad this trailer confirmed that because I would hate that. Another thing that also was confirmed that this is a blood relative to Cloverfield. Now, if I keep going, again, we can see like this. You can kind of see this bunker, and it's kind of like isolating. So again, they're making the puzzle. It's taking a long period of time. We see the puzzle completed. So I'm gonna take it. It was a while. So right now they're just bored. And no offense, this kind of feels like a 70s, maybe 80s home. I'm sorry if I'm getting my time frame off, but it kind of seems like this guy's either this was his house or he's been prepping for a long time. It kind of looks like a fallout shelter, judging by the like environment. That's just me. And again, from like this point, it doesn't look like something bad. It just looks like not until this moment. And kind of what I mean by the fallout shelter, by the rounded edges. I know this is in New York City, but again, that's what I take it as. So this could be something that could survive the bombing runs. Also, the end of the film, by the way, if you're wondering why it's called Cloverfield, it was supposed to be called something. It was supposed to be called Greyshot. Yes, Greyshot. That's why. This is where my brother and I got the title for Greyshot. This film. If you ever wondered where Greyshot came from, it's this film. It was the original name for Cloverfield, and actually the game that was coming out that they canceled. Um, but yeah. So the the whole film, it looks like, is centered around again, like these two. I like the also just knows it's Paris, Paris, but apparently it's like now something's going on. This could be like more this could be later down the line. This could be again. It's kind of mismatched. We don't know exactly the order of this, so it'll be interesting to see. But then we see, of course, a very dramatic shift where we see her. I think this is her waking up. I truly do, because she looks more disheveled. She looks like she doesn't know, and he looks like, again, he's just like, oh, it's up. And if we look, okay, we see his shirt like here, and then if we keep going, yeah, different shirts, different clothing. So I'm assuming that this is just, again, this is just a different time frame. It's later down the line. Actually, I do like. Wait, is he mixing it? No, he's putting it together. So yeah, we can kind of maybe put things together by it's like the clothing. But yeah, we can see again white this the slow progression of just like, okay, what's going on, and then just maybe them getting accustomed to it. Um, we see she's trying to get signals, so maybe trying to get out. We see her like, what is going on? So I'm assuming like again she doesn't know, and then whatever importance she has, either just Goodman or Goodman and the other guy. I don't know if he has the broken arm. I don't know if maybe she causes that because we don't see him without it. So I don't know. That would be interesting if she caused it. Then we see this container, and this is something where it's like, okay. Also, we have fire, which I'm essentially maybe she caused, maybe not, because again, how would they? I mean, how would they put out a fire? Fire extinguisher, maybe, but it seems like a big inferno. So maybe something does bad, that something bad happens that occurs. Maybe not by her, but something else. We see Goodman, and he's like prepping for something, and we can see his container. I'm curious if this could be, again, he left the corporation, he has evidence, but of course he is like, no one believed him still. This could be a parasite. This could be some of the ingredients made in Slusho. I know I keep saying it's in a soft drink, but it reminds me of Sunset Overdrive, but I'm not even kidding. They use the ingredients from off the creature they produced around the creature on the bottom of the ocean for Slusho, for a soft drink. But anyway, so something's in there, and then of course we see her looking up. I have a feeling this is later. We can also see again like this stealth. So something has happened. What I'm assuming is occurring is her running at the very end. Like this is later on, so we can definitely see the time frame is moved around. And this is like, I guess, her initial escape. Again, maybe it's like we can see here. It's like that dinner type environment that we saw earlier. So that could be something where it's, again, she initially tried to escape, like, hey, what's going on? And she runs up, and of course, Chuck Goodman's like, stop, you'll get us all killed. And, did you keep going? We don't really see much outside. I'm assuming, by the way, Cloverfield is the name of the park, or like the area in which they found the footage. So I'm assuming this is near that location. And, or, if this is a quote-unquote blood relative, this could be this could be in a different location, and or because that was always hinted that it would be in DC, and or even worse, this could be a different creature that has arisen to, like, okay, so for those who don't know, the original creature was always rumored to be a baby. That's right. That little thing, that little thing that you consider a baby was big enough to tear apart New York City. So if that thing's a baby, I don't even want to know what its mama looks like, or or its family. And that could be this. I know it's it's equally low budget film, but still, it could have some decent effects, and we don't really see much. But what I'm assuming is maybe outside she takes a look, and she sees the creature. She sees what's going on in the city, and or a different city. This could be New York. This could be DC. This could be Boston. I don't know. But he's trying to protect her from whatever's going on. We still actually have no idea where the creature came from. We still have no idea, like, what caused, why the creature attacked a city. Maybe it was just looking around for food, but we don't know. There are many things from the original film we still don't know, but we don't get a good look. Again, you can see it's like an outdoor environment, but we really honestly can't see what's outside. So what I'm assuming is, again, it's just like we just see Cloverfield from the 1 day perspective, and from what I can gather is maybe this is longer than that. Maybe this is a multi-day or month experience where this thing is still in the city, or there's creatures still in the city or other cities, and the United States is still dealing with it. This could be a multi. I mean, we have no idea. Actually, I don't think we don't have an idea how long it took for them to get their camera. I don't think so. Maybe my brother would know, but I honestly do not. So this could be a multi-long. This could be a very long, tedious process of them in the bunker waiting for the government to come in and finally rescue them. So who knows? Um, so anyway, the last shot, of course, is like her like gasping. So it's like something occurred. I'm gonna guess it's a destroyed city, but again, we really can't see. And I'm trying to see if like yeah, trying to see if I can like trick not really trick it, but yeah, you can't really see much outside. Maybe yeah, there's not really much. I don't really see much in her eyes. So I was like, maybe I can see a thing in her eyes. No. But yeah, so that's 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm interested in the movie. This was a welcome. I had no idea this film was coming out, and I am super excited. This was Cloverfield. Like, was a guilty pleasure. I really liked the film. I think it was too short, and I think some of the um acting could have been a little better, just like some script and stuff, because it's like sometimes it was over dramatic, but it still had some really good moments. And I did like the fact that, again, he's filming it, because again, it's not like he wants to survive. It's like someone has to. Like, besides, also he posts to YouTube. He gets billions of views. He's the first billion view video if he would have made it out alive. Spoiler: he gets eaten by the creature. And funny enough, on the Facebook post, he went from a 6'2" height, the guy filming it, to 2'6". But anyway, so that's 10 Cloverfield Lane. If I missed something, please. Actually, I'm curious if there's Slusho. I don't see Slusho. But anyway, in any capacity, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction slash decryption. There really isn't much to go into, because again, they are very, very, very good at hiding a ton of information. There could be something I missed. Hopefully there is. I, again, can't wait for this movie. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely see you next time.